We've seen them both recently. Well, that man there, Aaron Finch, winning the toss, as I've said, electing to bat first, has been in fantastic form. 13th 100. That's what it was in game 2 in Sharjah for Aaron Finch. His highest score in one-day international. Really good pace in Sharjah. He'll enjoy these conditions. Down breeze and quick. Finch is away. Swing back in. Pitching outside the leg stump. And that's one thing with Shinwari. He just sort of pushes the ball across the right-hander. So it's always hard to get that out. Checked his shot a little bit. Be easy 2 runs there for Aaron Finch.
It's a big field here in Abu Dhabi.
That's better. And look at that. He gets the outside edge. You can start on that line and then...
Something missing. Nice looking cover drive. Ball coming on to the bat on the up. Finch is in great form. Just a couple of runs. The other aspect of Abu Dhabi. Yeah, right on cue. The boundary that he was looking for, just a little bit on the pads, Junaid Khan. Little clip into the leg side, timed away.
He started a bit like this the other day in the game 2, Aaron Finch. Just very watchful early, a little bit more of a struggle in his first 18, 20 balls, and then started to find the middle of the bat and get his feet going, and that's typical of what
Flipped away for a single because we've got Shinwari
along. No wickets down.
Another really decent over, just a couple of runs off the 12th. It's 52 for 2. They come back for 2. Nicely placed that time by Finch. Here we go, down the ground, big ground or not, that has been smashed. Aaron Finch loves hitting Yasir over the top.
He picks his moments, doesn't he, Aaron Finch, when he gets the ball just in the right areas. He's had a good look at Yasir Shah, and then that ball just pitching around about that off stump. There's been a little bit of spin, but Aaron Finch is quite comfortable there. He's got immense power. That is as straight as a die, and clearly.
And with that, there's a little bit of pressure on Yasir. He goes a little shorter, nicely played through the offside. It's another couple of...
It's to continue. So for Aaron Finch, yeah, it's a question of keeping things together. 26 from 40. So he...
These 2 lengths. I think it'll support his case if he can get the ball right up and right short.
Impact, a wicket taker. That's
very important phase of his career build-up.
Wasn't the talk, will just get us wickets, run in and bowl. Swing it, bounce them, get wickets. That's what we're looking for.
That's right, yeah, he was struggling with his rhythm. He was no balling on the leg side in the circle for the leg spinner. I think maybe, I mean, that last ball where he needed more control when it
offered him absolutely nothing. And the moment it was full, and you do feel that it's a purposeful tactic employed by the Australian batsman, particularly Finch.
For a skipper. And we used to have two leg spinners playing under Imran. It was Kader and Mushi. And it worked perfect. That's beautifully played into the gap on the leg side for a couple of runs. He's looking so assured once again, Aaron Finch. What a series he's having, back-to-back hundreds. Inching towards a 50 now.
Yes, buddy.
Oh, that's a bat misfield. Shan Masood is usually a very fine fielder. 2 runs taken. It's a big, large outfield. So if you hit the ball into the gaps,
Johnny.
it's just too easy. You're earlier talking about Imran Tahir. Imran Tahir has got this one-day length also. A few clips. Whippage off the pads as well.
Hey, Johnny.
Not a big sweeper of the ball. It's Shan Masood once again. Misfields.
Chase that down. We know this is a venue. You bat first. So history's told us that's the correct decision. That's what Australia did today.
Yes, Harama.
Continuing his good form, Aaron Finch. Once again, 41 from 63. Very fast work by Rizwan. Not sure if he would out of his crease here. We'll double check. Oh, definitely. Yeah, if he had to hit the stumps, Rizwan. Here it is, with that. Oh, great effort. That's a good shot from Aaron Finch. Very good use of the feet.
Bowling 80 bar.
There's an opportunity like Aaron Finch, fair enough, but Marcus Stein is facing his first ball.
Oh, good ball.
Just attack a little more.
अच्छा ball था ये. कोई बात नहीं.
Got 3 Australian wickets for 107. Gee, if you get another one now, I mean, you're right.
One.
Well, Imada's a different bowler.
Yeah, Johnny.
Could be 2. No, just the 1. On the misfield.
Reassess things.
Imad to continue.
One. Yes, coach. Soy.
50 up, Aaron Finch, continuing his good form at the top of the order. Third 50 in a row for Aaron Finch. This time he gets it away, only just for a single though. Uppishly, and gets away with it. And deserved to be hit. It was short and wide, and Aaron Finch hit it in the air for a fraction of the time, but put it in the right area. It's a boundary.
Yes, cries of catch. It was really a long hop outside that off stump, and Finch really misses out on these sort of opportunities. Picked his area to hit the
ball, Hariba. Good ball, buddy.
5 off the over, 28 gone now, 120.
ठीक है.
the
see Yasir Shah not really getting into his rhythm.
Yeah,
The spinners have done well.
Just looking at how Imad,
With him and maybe Hafiz going into the World Cup. Yes, it's early days. We're talking about the World Cup teams, and I think if you have your top 6 as a 6th bowler, looking to go over the top. Finch. It's been slow going for Aaron Finch.
big shot into the gap, and 4. I think it's a good angle to execute. It doesn't spin the ball across the right-handers. It's the dots in, which can be hit away towards mid-wicket and square leg.
Well, the fielder at square leg was very, very fine, purely because Imad Wasim doesn't really spin the ball. He sort of brings the ball back into the right hand, onto the bat, over the top this time. Only 1.
You can feel that. Into the gap and 4 runs. Yeah, it's just amping it up a bit, Aaron Finch. A couple of good shots in the last 2 overs or so.
Well, his strike rate is on a lower side, 68.60. Every time he looks to break free, he looks to sort of push for runs. Australia have lost wickets, so he's being a little bit more responsible, a little bit more careful. That is why he's just extra carefully pushing the ball. He's not taking much of a risk unless the ball is in the zone. He's not really. A tinge of green also. Nicely tucked away. A couple more for Aaron Finch. Well done. Good job done by Imad Wasim. And it's easy to do on those sort of pitches, but here in these pitches in UAE, ball sort of keeps low a little bit and spins a little bit. So the idea is to
keeping Australia quiet in the middle phase of the innings. After 33, none for 30.
It's been a little expensive, Yasir Shah.
Ball after ball. Still gets away with it. He bowls a very, very difficult length. I think that's the secret of his success. Hardly ever gives you a half volley.
The faster bowler to use that new ball.
Single down the ground. He's played that angle superbly throughout the... Down the ground, powerfully hit for 4. Such a good player down the ground, Aaron Finch.
Well, every time Yasir Shah was given a bit of flight or ball a little fuller, Finch has taken full advantage. As I said earlier, Aussies, they hardly use their feet. It was full. Hit it very flat and very straight.
Good idea, Yasir Shah.
Have a look, but he set the tone right from the beginning.
Again, that back of a length serving him so well. 164 for 4. Come back for 2. It's a large playing field. And Finch slowly but surely closing on his toe about it. Another decent over from Pakistan. 38 gone, 167 for 4.
Yet again, just showing a bit of movement through the air. That came back into the batsman. Well, the big debate around Amir and his difficulty in getting wickets these days. And yeah, we have a man who's been given the opportunity to bowl again, and he can only do what he's asked to do. That's bowl well, get a wicket or 2. economy rate has been 40, which is the standard score. Yeah, looks like a big challenge. Gonna need someone to really unleash here. And you don't feel it's going to be Finch, is it? He's approaching the 100, he's extra cover.
He needs some boundaries these last part of the innings. The short ball, and yeah, Finch trying to get it fine off that fine leg, but just the single. Finch goes down the ground and he's found the fielder. Harris takes it comfortably. Yasir Shah has his man, and Finch doesn't get his 100.
So he'll go down as Australian batsman. He never quite became the first one to get 3 in a row. It may come again, who knows? But what an opportunity to do it. But it's team first, yeah. This is the way he plays. When it's up there, any stage of his innings, he looks to take on the straight boundary. On this occasion, though, hasn't quite pulled it off. That look set it immediately. He knew that he was going to be short. And a comfortable catch in the end, and a wicket to Yasir Shah. Well played, Aaron Finch. Australia 188 for 5.